Crashing with Friends Podcast.
Welcome to Crashing with Friends podcast. I'm Jackson Brayman. To my right here is Kyle Coochie Hobbs.
Oh my gosh, hello.
You told me to give you a nickname.
I didn't tell you that.
Connor said it.
Coochie Coo.
And then,
Hello, Jackson.
yeah. Then over at the far corner, we got Connor Jabroni Hobbs.
Jabroni. No, man, not me.
You got Jabroni.
I'm not a jabroni.
And then
You're the jabroni.
And then right there with the big old T on his chest, I don't know what that stands for.
It's probably Teen Titans.
I think so too. Teen Titans. We got Caleb Budweiser.
Oh,
He's probably heard that his entire life. He's saddened that I gave him Budweiser.
A few times I've heard that. A few times.
Hey, my first name's Jackson, man. I've heard Jackson 5, Jackson
yeah.
Brown. I'm going to Jackson.
Oh yeah, it's mainly musical, so that's good.
Mine has mainly been South Park. A lot of
Oh,
Kyle. Kyle.
it.
I don't even want to say it. I don't want to say it.
Yeah, that's fair.
and some totally Kyle in there.
Yeah, a little bit of Totally Kyle. Yeah, those are the ones that get me.
Yeah, of
The
course.
Totally Kyle ones?
Yeah, those people get me.
Okay. All right. Well, Kyle, how's your week been?
It's been a good week. I'm not doing anything crazy. He's playing with my boys a lot outside. It's been nice weather. Today we're having some of the craziest wind I've ever experienced.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's been good. Watching a lot of Lakers games. Hoping they get up in the right spot,
Yeah.
But that's really it.
How far do you think we're going to go in the playoffs as far as the Lakers go?
All the way.
Oh man.
That's the positive thinking. There we go.
If Anthony Davis can stay healthy and produce 35 point and 10 assist games every night, everybody knows he can. The dude's in his prime right now. Like, he should be the best player in the whole league. And some nights he plays like he is the best player in the league, He's so good that he could probably be the MVP if he played the way he should play every night. Like, he's on Giannis's level and Novak Djokovic's level. No. That's tennis. The guy from Nuggets, Joker.
Jokovic or
yeah,
whatever.
Jokovic, whatever his name is. But yeah, I think they can. If all that's good and LeBron stays healthy, AD plays the way he should, I think they can win it all. I think we can beat any team in a 7-game series,
Word.
especially those punk ass Celtics. Otherwise, yeah, I think we have no problem. I've seen all these teams, and I think we can play better than them.
Nice.
Caleb, what about you? How's your week going?
Week's going pretty good. I mean, I'm sure my boss doesn't listen to this, so I tried out a new job. It was not a good fit. Those little liars. And then I'm back with my current job, and yeah, it's been going good. I guess I should update on Weiser Farms. Let's see.
I think we're owed it.
Yeah.
You finally get the bee horse.
Not yet, but bees are coming soon. They're bees coming soon. I do have a lot more chickens now. I've got over 35 chickens. Over 35. That's when I stopped counting. I only bought 10 chickens to begin with. Lost half of them to a dog. So but they've pumped out enough eggs where I've hatched 30 plus chickens, including those. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, it's just free money. It's a good $45 investment, and now I got a small little chicken farm. I got 4 turkeys now.
Wow.
Yeah, turkeys.
Wow,
and
that's pretty cool.
Those are eating turkeys too. So
Yeah.
so
Something you bring home to mom right there.
That's right.
You're just pass by one of the turkeys and be like, "What's going on, scrotum face?"
Every day I'm like, I'm meeting you, Bob and Selma. I name them. You got to name your turkeys.
Do you have like little collars that you put on them and like go on walks with all your turkeys and like your chickens and all that?
I need to do that because my neighbors' turkeys, they wander the neighborhood. And I'm not talking about like house to house. I'm talking about they were a mile down the road. Like, so I need to figure out some way to keep them cooped up, but still keep them free range. So that way I get that good bug, that bug fed protein out of these turkeys on Thanksgiving.
You want that.
Yeah, you want that. You want that thick, meaty turkey that's has been working out,
Right?
Eating all them ticks and mosquitoes and whatnot. My dad's been living with me for a little bit. He had surgery recently, so he's recovering from that. So he's doing pretty good. They put this like electric thing in his neck to like stimulate what pain medicine would do, so that way he can get off the pain medicine. And it's crazy. It's a machine that they put in by his spine, and then wires like going all the way up into his neck, and that turned out pretty good for him. So he's gonna be living with me for a little while, and then
That sounds insane.
it is
It's
crazy.
It's cyberpunk, man.
I know he's more machine than man now.
Yeah. Get him a cool jacket and a gun.
Maybe a sweet trench coat and maybe a sword.
Yeah.
Your dad's literally a cyborg.
Go Teen Titans. Last thing, interesting this week. I planted about 400 square feet of corn and about 30 onion plants. So I wanted to make enough corn to give for friends and family. So that way just like here's 15 ears of corn, and that's a lot of corn. So I'm gonna have extra corn.
Hell yeah.
A lot of corn.
You want that corn, man?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I want to eat that corn, and then I want to immediately pass that corn through the same size and shape and color as it went in.
Start making that ethanol,
Oh,
Start
yeah.
chugging that.
Yeah.
That's what you do with ethanol. Chug it.
Yes. FDA approved.
Dude, you can harden it and make furniture and stuff out of it.
Oh, yeah.
You can just have a
Damn.
corn chair. And
Corn on the cob pipe. Corn cob pipe.
Yeah, dude, mass produce those.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Sell them for $1 a piece on Amazon, maybe. I don't know.
There you go.
Yeah, or a feed the hungry, whatever. One of those many different things to do with the corn. But other than that, that's my week / past couple months.
Nice. Connor,
Awesome.
what about you, bro?
So yeah, my week's been pretty good. The other day I like cut my mouth on a piece of toast.
Ooh, that's bad.
So it was kind of like the piece was too big, and like I knew that, but going in, I'm like, surely by now the butter has softened it, which it did the top, but the bottom layer was still like pretty hard.
Yeah.
And like with it just being too big, and I said fuck it, and I forced it in, So yeah. I was, myself to blame on that one. But yeah, aside from that, it's been a pretty good week. Just been playing games by myself, exercising, cooking, watching Mandalorian,
Nice.
Yep.
rewatching Mandalorian, kind of that.
Where do you think? Where do you think the season's going, Connor?
I see the future, man. I know. I don't know, man. Like it's
Spoilers for what's already come out, obviously.
Yeah, for sure. Spoilers, because this is gonna get crazy. Yeah, we know that Moff Gideon is for sure coming back. Like they've alluded to it too many times, and like the whole season's kind of been building up to it. There's been like whispers of him coming back, so I know he's coming back. In the previous seasons, they mentioned the Mandalorians, how like Moff Gideon should have been killed. They even showed that in like the preview for the episode, I think. Just saying like, yeah, that dude should have been killed. Why'd you hand him over to the Republic, pretty much? So yeah, he's going to come back. He's going to be the guy that's running the base on Mandalore for sure. He's going to like have Beskar soldier armor dudes, and they're going to like do some crazy shit. They might be Mandalorians. They might be a clan of Mandalorians, or they could just be like stormtroopers in either their armor or like almost like a Captain Phasma style armor, but like actually durable.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens, but yeah, there's going to be a big fight at a certain point. Here's the thing that makes it more likely that it's going to be a Mandalorian clan is like, of course, Bo-Katan's going to come out. She's going to get that, mythosaur. She's going to tame it. She's going to ride it. Might use Grogu's help to do that, because Grogu's tamed several animals in the past, or at least calmed them down, So it could use him to do that. For sure, there's going to be a point where all 3 dragons are out there fighting because they're going to be adults now, and then you're going to have all this crazy war going down. At a certain point, Mando, he's going to have a dark saber out. He's going to be fighting Moff Gideon, who's going to have either a red lightsaber, which is going to be like an Inquisitor style lightsaber, or he might have like one of those like Emperor Guard type weapons that are like a beam weapon type thing. There's a small chance he'll go that way, but I think he's going to be decked out in like Mandalorian style armor because he's going to have Beskar armor now. And yeah, he's going to be coming at Mando with the lightsaber is what I think is going to happen. So and it's all going to come down to Bo-Katan showing up, and all the clans are going to see her riding that mythosaur. They're going to flip on the Empire. They're all going to join up and like retake Mandalore at that point.
Nice.
So that's my prophecy. I think it's going to happen.
Solid theory. Solid theory.
Yeah.
We'll see. Grogu's going to get his first kill
Nice.
with the little hand pistol thing.
They just loaded up with missiles for him.
Yeah.
Just flipping over dudes, just sniping them.
I'm happy to hear that you survived your toast fiasco.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah.
Could have been bloody.
It was slightly bloody. I'm like, dude, I can't believe I did that.
Well, we live and learn.
Well, Jackson, you didn't even you're trying to get by over here without explaining your week. How about it?
My week's been all right, man. I watched I watched The Mandalorian, which is great. Then I watched Severance, which was also great.
You rewatched it?
What's funny is I did rewatch Severance, but what I meant to say was I watched the first episode of Succession. But I did rewatch Severance. I have the final episode on Severance to watch as far as like rewatching it goes, and man, it's such a good show. But we'll talk more about Severance whenever season 2 comes around. I can't wait for that. But Succession, like, how are you guys what do you guys think is gonna like roll out after that first episode?
I think by the end of it, the kids will end up winning. But I don't know, man. It definitely seems like it's going to be a crazy season. I don't know, man. You know?
It always happens with this show where right when it seems like the kids have the upper hand, Logan flips it every single time.
Yeah.
Yeah. It constantly is flipping back and forth.
But he did seem to lose it. Because spoilers for Succession, like whenever they like successfully win that bid, right? He like calls them and then he like freaks out, you know?
Yeah. He basically is just like, congratulations on saying the highest number, you fucking idiots.
Yeah. But yeah, that pretty much shows that he was like that pissed off, you know?
Yeah.
And they knew that they had won. That's why they were laughing about it, you know?
A part of me kind of feels like maybe it's a setup on Logan's part. Is like maybe he was making them bid high, knowing that it was like this was like worth $6 billion and not $10 billion or something.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Could be.
I don't know. I got a theory for this season. I think at some point Kendall's gonna kill himself.
Okay.
Oh.
I can believe that.
I think it's if it doesn't happen this season, I feel like at some point during this show, Kendall will kill himself at some point.
I think this is going to be the last season, right?
I have no idea.
I'm pretty sure it is. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I saw something like it was going to be the last season.
I hope not.
I'll look it up really quick.
Yeah, I hope it's not the last season because this is such a good show. But at the same time, I can see them wanting to wrap it up soon because I don't know who the actor that plays Logan.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's up there in age, man.
Yeah, Logan Roy. Yeah.
Yeah, he is up there in age. So
Yeah, and I've read that he doesn't like Jeremy Strong's character. Is that Kendall?
yeah, because of
Yeah.
his method acting.
Yeah.
He's like, like I saw something. I was like, it's fucking annoying. Or something.
Yeah, that's what I saw. Yeah, which I've heard that about every actor who does method acting. I've heard behind the scenes people are like, "This sucks."
Yeah.
I don't want to be around this guy.
Yeah, I mean,
nonstop.
imagine if I was working with somebody and they were pretending to be a character and they stayed in character for the whole time, even when I'm trying to have like a conversation. I bet that is pretty annoying. But I mean, that's their trade. I mean, just what it is.
Yeah, last season.
Okay, hope it goes out on a crazy note. I don't want it to go out on a normal note. I want it to go out on just the craziest.
It'll go out with like a couple bangs, I think. A double bang, bang bang. Maybe that's when Kendall kills himself.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Maybe.
He shoots himself in the arm the first time. He's like, "Fuck."
The second Bane. The second Bane is Kendall killing himself.
I personally hope he doesn't, but yeah.
He showed suicidal tendencies. He drowned in the pool, right?
That's true. Yeah. Show's been through so many ups and downs. So crazy. Such a good show.
Yeah.
Oh, go on.
I was just gonna say, as far as my week goes, that's pretty much it. Like, I've been playing that Resident Evil 4. I think that's what you're getting ready to ask me about.
Nice.
Yeah, Resident Evil 4 remake is fantastic. Loving the graphics for it.
Yeah.
I've gotten farther in it than I did whenever I originally was playing it, like when it first came out. Renting it from Crown Video and shit.
Yeah.
You guys remember Crown Video?
Oh yeah. Do you like the cheesy dialogue? Do you think it's fun?
I don't think the dialogue is that bad.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, they definitely added some more dialogue to the guy that you buy stuff from, because you're not just hearing the same phrase over and over and over again.
Yeah.
What are you buying?
Yeah, what are you buying? Stuff
What are
like
you
that.
selling?
Oh yeah.
Got something new for you, stranger. Something like that.
I've heard so many good things about that game. It's crazy.
good.
It looks pretty good.
Yeah, I enjoy it quite a bit. That you need to play it or get it downloaded so you can start playing it, because it's insanely fun.
Right. Whenever I play it, I'm going to probably stream all of it and then put it up on our...
Nice.
Because I would like to start adding some gameplay clips and playthroughs on our Crashing with Friends page, just some gameplay clips.
Yeah.
Don't know if people would like it or not, but I think it'd be fun to put some up.
Yeah, my computer ain't good enough to do the Twitch streaming or anything like that, so I tried to do that with Resident Evil 4, but yeah, it just was not working, so
Yeah.
I say screw this.
Fair enough.
But yeah, that's been my week.
Nice.
Yeah.
I had just a couple things I was mulling around wanting to talk about. Did you guys see that E3 got canceled?
What?
Yeah. I saw that.
Why did E3 get canceled?
There wasn't enough interest. Because the big three, Microsoft, Nintendo, and Sony all backed out. And then Ubisoft backed out as well.
Yep.
Wow.
And once Ubisoft backed out, that was like the nail in the coffin. Because already EA hasn't been a part of E3 for years. Same thing with Microsoft and Sony.
Well, it's mainly because EA is kind of bullshit. They would be the one company that every time they went up on stage, they'd be getting booze. So
True, but they make a lot of games.
Yeah.
They also make a lot of games that you love.
The Star Wars game, right?
New Star Wars.
Yeah.
You love the Battlefront 2.
Yeah, that's good.
You play Madden.
it's a love-hate relationship with Madden.
Right.
Isn't 2K through
I kinda
EA?
No, 2K is its own thing.
Okay.
To be honest, I kind of stopped playing Madden, and I mean, I'll play them just to play the game. I'm never doing Ultimate Team again.
Well, it's a big scam, so I mean,
Yeah.
it makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Last time I played Madden was back in 2004, I want to say.
I'm more interested in that new football game that Xbox is going to pump out. I forget what it's called, but yeah, it's basically, hey, we're making a football game that's just not NFL, but it's all football.
Yeah.
So
It'd be cool if there was like an NFL Blitz remake. I'd play that shit.
yeah, I would like a Blitz remake and an NBA Street remake.
That'd be cool.
The thing about Blitz is just with how the NFL's been going over the last, 10 years of just the player safety, you couldn't have a game where they were able to crush each other like they do in Blitz,
Yeah.
Just an arcade football game.
Right.
arcade style. You know,
Backyard football type deal.
Yeah.
I forgot the name of the football game, but there was a football game that had like actual NFL players in it and such. And there was a big part of the game like where you would injure the people and then it would go into like the X-ray like mode where you could see their skeleton and be like, oh, you hit this guy so hard, his skull cracked. And then a guy would run out on the field and be like, you need to get back in the game and inject him with steroids. Oh my God. This is like during the GameCube era, so it wasn't super long ago. But yeah, after that game, I think the NFL was like, okay, this is bullshit. There's something like that. Basically, they did this, like the NFL did what Dave Mirra did with the BMX XX game. It was like, hey, you can't use my name to make this piece of shit.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, because it was originally supposed to be called Dave Mirra's BMX XXX or whatever. And then Dave Mirra was like, this is awful. So he ended up suing him or something like that. He was like, yo, you're never going to like put out this game with my name attached to it. So.
Did you guys see they finally okayed Narcan to be released over the counter?
What the fuck's that?
Narcan.
Yeah, it's what they use to bring people back from an overdose.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and it's only been available, behind the counter, but now it's available. It's going to be available over the counter.
Good. People should have that on hand if they need it.
Right. There's a lot of parents out there that have kids in their home that they know are doing drugs, but and I had a lot of friends like that growing up. Their parents knew that, but they couldn't really do anything about it until it was too late.
Yeah.
Don't you need that for a fentanyl overdose?
I think that might be because it's for people having an overdose from
Narcotics
narcotics
or
pills.
opioids.
Opioids, yeah. It's mainly for opioids, but that's the biggest.
That's phenomenal.
Yeah,
it really is.
It truly is, man. Because growing up, we had a couple friends that died from overdose and stuff like that. It's just, and in a perfect world, they would have already had that Narcan available and just were like, hey, so and so's dying. Let's not let them die. Let's save their life.
Yeah.
I saw that this week and was like, wow, finally, like that's something cool that should have been a thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just like, the diabetes, some of those diabetes companies lowering their prices finally,
Yeah.
It's like
For insulin.
Yeah, for insulin. The diabetes companies. Yeah, the insulin companies. Yeah.
Pretty sure they were like, weren't they made to though? Wasn't there a law passed?
Well, I mean,
recently?
Walmart's
I think so. In California, I think.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Makes sense. I mean, Walmart's been selling $25 insulins for, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 years now. So, it just makes sense that Novolog and all these Humalog get on that train ride. But, it needs to be cheap. It's crazy how many people have diabetes in America. And, that shit was like $400 or $500 unless, you went to Walmart and, got the regular old, and, you got to get the syringe and the vial and pull it out and stick it in. But, hopefully the I don't know. I don't have diabetes. So, imagine there's something you shove in you and it just squirts some juice in you. And,
Sounds like a bad life, man.
yeah. It's terrible.
I had a question for you guys. I walk around a lot through my daily life and smile at people that I truly don't like, and I'm completely nice to them. In reverse, would you like to know all these people you interact with every day? Would you like to know if they truly like you or not?
I already know the ones that like me and don't. I don't.
Yeah.
But I'm saying it's a two-edged sword, though. Would you truly want to know, or do you like being in bliss of not knowing?
I'll tell you something that I would like. I would like a vision or something that just like highlights any girl that would want to go out with me.
That's the useful information right there.
That's a good one right there.
Jackson knows what he's talking about.
Okay.
That would eliminate a lot of problems.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh man.
That or just who's single? All the girls that are single,
Yeah, just like an aura around him, like purple
you
is
could,
the color of
you could flicker between them. Yeah.
Yeah, into you and single, is like but like just into you married, that's green.
Because us guys, we have a whole separate like set of problems when it comes to the dating world, like as opposed to women. Women, they have to learn to say no to everybody, as to where we have to figure out a way to get them to say yes.
Right.
And it's infuriating. It takes fucking years off of my life, dude. It's like, it's gotten to the point, it's like, I really don't care. Like, I don't care to try to even make the attempt to go out with anyone, because any attempt that I make, I feel like, well, there's just I almost went from 77 to 76 there. Thank you.
Yeah.
So it's like, no, I don't want to just continue to
77 to 76. Are you saying like
in age? Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a hypothetical.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not saying
I thought
I'm
you were
dying
gonna-
at 77.
I thought you're
dating
so, but
age.
when you reach 0, you're dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a very
So
frustrating.
you've got a limited
dynamic.
number of girls you can ask out in your life. That's crazy, dude. That's pretty fucking crazy.
1,000 words, but with Jackson.
Yeah.
Let me tell you
77
this.
ladies.
The more rejection you have in your life, the easier it is to deal with it. Unfortunately, and the more rejection you have in a short period of time, even easier.
Yeah. that makes more sense. More rejection that you have in a shorter period of time, yeah, you can get numb to it. But if you have like one rejection and you're like, all right, I'm done.
I mean,
And then you decide, I'm going to go back in. And then another rejection. And then you're like, I'm done. It's
Yeah.
like, that's how I am pretty much.
I mean, just
You
like
can't
from personal experience, getting ghosted one Friday and then like feeling really shitty, and then the next Friday getting ghosted again. The second time, I didn't give a fuck, dude. Because I expected it to happen. Once you expect it to happen, it's like it's probably not going to happen, but if it happens, boom, you're in.
Yeah.
So just like, what do you got to lose? At the end of the day, what do you have to lose?
Exactly.
Nothing.
It's the Kobe Bryant method.
You're going to be in the same spot you were at before you asked her out.
boom, boom. It's like what Kobe Bryant says. You're gonna miss
All the shots you don't take. Yep.
exactly 100% of the shots you don't take.
True.
If you,
You
don't
got to
ever-
shoot your shot.
You got to shoot your shot. If you don't shoot your shot, you're not gonna ever make a basket.
See, when you see the girl that you like, the ball is in your hands and you're on your side of the court where you're going to score, right? You got to shoot the ball to score. You can't just stand there. You can't just stand there and wait out the clock. You got to shoot the ball.
And you can't pass it to anybody else.
Nope.
You
Yeah.
have to be the one
No.
that takes the shot.
Because she's playing man defense and zone at the same time.
Oh, God.
She's in your face and she's blocking the rim up. You can't go anywhere.
And you know what? She's also trying to draw the foul and the charge at the same time.
She's got the key all defense.
She's also avoiding the 3-second violations in the key, which
God.
is important.
And I'm not a good dribbler.
Exactly.
Good job.
We got to get in positions to ask these girls out, Jackson. You know what I'm saying?
For real. I mean,
We got to start bumping carts at Walmart. We got to start knocking drinks over at restaurants,
Yeah. Honestly, that's a good way to do it.
We got to start doing it, man.
You got to be disruptive, is what he's saying. You
True.
got to be disruptive.
Putting nails in front of like their tires. So that way when you pull over, you can be the one that, hey, you need someone to change that tire.
It's just sales. It's cold calling, and the more you do it, the better you get at it. You just got to
100.
cold call everybody.
100.
Pick up that phone book, Jackson, and start calling these ladies.
what do they say? Always be closing.
Yeah,
Always be close.
yeah, yeah.
Nice shirt. Want a bone?
No, that was a question. You said, "Let's
man.
bone."
Yes, dude.
You guys ever see that movie, Sex Drive? It's a movie. It's all about like this
I
dude
think-
that's a virgin that travels across the country to have sex with like this super hot lady.
I think I have seen that.
Yes.
There's these two kids in the movie that like they're so good at opening, but they don't know how to close. That every girl they talk to, like, hey, what's going on? What you doing later? You want to hook up? And then it goes way crazy real quick. It's like, yo, how about we go back behind a Denny's, lick each other's buttholes?
Man, something like I like to, start with complimenting someone on their style. Like if a girl's got cool shoes or like something cool going on, it's like, hey, dude, that's sweet, And then going from there.
I mean, I remember talking about this same thing like a year ago on the podcast, and that was my advice was just give them, like, start off with a compliment. Like, hey, I love the way you look, or I love your hair, or
Or just
something.
I love you. Just start with I love you.
That's always
0 to 60. Yes.
great. Right.
Yeah.
So did you want to get married?
I send in the Patrick Star picture every once in a while. I love you.
I want 5 kids.
There's one girl that like when we like immediately like we talked for a little bit. She just immediately opened up. She was like, "What do you want in life?" And I was like,
All of it.
"I don't know. Just want to let's just talk." And she's like, "It's like I'm trying to get married and I'm trying to have a bunch of kids. I'm trying to be a stay-home mom." I'm like, "Well, good luck with that." Swipe left.
Let's start with my name. It's Jackson.
Put me down for one kid.
One kid, maybe. I might leave.
Yeah. So did it work out between 2?
Oh no.
Yeah. That's fair.
That was a 1-day combo.
Yeah.
The stay-at-home mom part kind of threw you off, probably.
Yeah, that's kind of a weird one.
It was just the more that we were started, like the more we talked, I was like, this is not a girl I'm gonna vibe with.
Yeah.
You know?
Right. She's
Yeah.
got to be real, real hot to be a stay-at-home mom with 5 kids. Am I right?
I'd have to be real hot to, for her to be.
You have to have a really good job. You just need the job. That's
Yeah.
all you need.
We're really good at crime.
Yeah. There you go. I'll just get good at crime.
Get a couple face tats.
Yeah.
Get your ears all ringed out, man.
Get you
Get a
one of
gold
those-
tooth.
Yeah, and then you got to have the 1911 with the pearl like engraved like plaque that's bolted on both sides
Hell yeah.
with the the swirlies on the slide and whatnot.
Get like the Mexican dual pistols from Boondock
Yeah.
Saints 2.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
come up with some really cool names
These
for
are
each one of
colorful,
them.
man.
It just says Jack and Attack on the other.
I support this decision.
Do it.
I might decide to do it.
Another question for you.
Yo,
How do blind people know that they've truly wiped their butt all the way clean?
It's a feel.
Yeah,
Is it a feel?
how do you know you
Or-
wiped your butt all the way clean?
or a smell.
I mean, there's no way of them knowing, but there's probably a point where they're like, yeah, I'm pretty sure I got most of it. And then they'll probably do the Jackson shower technique after that, you know.
I mean, do you think they smell their hand? Like they smell the toilet paper after every time? After every
I
time they
doubt
wipe?
they're smelling the toilet paper. They might be smelling their fingers, but not the
Yeah.
toilet paper.
And they probably wouldn't be after every time. It'd probably be like 3 or 4 good wipes. and
Right,
then
right,
they're-
right,
yeah.
right. And they start smelling copper, and they're like, "Oh, I've gone too
Yeah.
far."
Copper.
I get it.
Weird
Smell iron.
metallic iron taste. Yeah.
It smells like pennies. Maybe they all have bidets. You know, and they know. You know, like that
Yeah.
sounds like just water hitting it. That doesn't sound like water plus fecal matter hitting the toilet bowl and my butthole.
So are you still getting a bidet? Do you have a bidet?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Yeah. So I want one. I do want one.
Yeah.
But the one that I was looking at that is within my price range because I'm pretty cheap is terrible. It's only like $40, but it's just an arm that like comes off and like swings up, and I'm like, that's a lot of extra work just to have water shoot my butthole.
Right.
So it's it's just high quality toilet paper for now, which I'd probably save a lot of money on high quality toilet paper with the bidet. But I'm probably just gonna go with the toilet, the actual toilet that has it. But that's after
Down the road.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's after the lavender starts taking off. That's when I know I'll make my transition from regular job money to regular job money plus lavender money is when I get that. When I get, it's going to be a treat because you spend a lot of time on the toilet year after year. And
It is a treat.
It is. It's a treat to have
You
water
want
shot up. your butthole.
Right.
Yeah.
so like how many barrels of lavender will you need to sell to get that golden toilet you're talking about?
Let's see. I would say 2.5 acres would be sufficient for me to pay off a couple of things and get a bidet / toilet that has the bidet in it. So yeah.
Okay.
2.5 acres. So just one good solid harvest with one buyer lined up for the bulk amount. I'd say
Okay.
I'd do it.
That's not bad. You probably get 2 after like a couple seasons, right? Or a couple
Yeah.
of yields.
Yeah.
How many can you get in a season?
You can get 2 to 3, depending on just what type of plant you have, how long they've been alive. Like mine right now, I've got 428. That's about this big. So I mean, they still got a couple months before they're the good 6 to 8 inches that they need to be planted into the ground. I lost my first batch. I don't know how it happened. I think it was the soil I bought. I think it was contaminated with something. And they were doing great, and then just one day, the pH levels were fine in the soil. Everything was fine, but just one day there was just mold all over it, and and I had like cinnamon, like I had all this natural stuff put onto it because I was trying to keep away from just spraying it with chemicals.
It was probably big lavender.
Yeah, they knew what you were doing.
Yeah,
They heard
exactly
about
what
it.
is. Yeah,
Big lavender.
Yeah,
It's
big
like,
lavender.
I heard-
we got to get to Weiser Farms.
I heard they've got those satellites that look for like the little gardens that you've got,
Yeah.
like yours.
Yeah.
And then they target you.
They
You gotta watch out for big lavender, man.
yeah, so I've increased my security. So I've hired a couple of guys that have worked for Raccoon City Police Department because they're used to handling, big, big pharmaceutical companies. Because that's who I believe owns Big Lavender is some sort of umbrella corporation.
Of course.
You got to get a Wesker.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta get you gotta get a Leon or a Chris or a Jill. The Wesker. He's the guy that comes for you. He's the one that wants you.
You're right. Yeah.
He's a bad guy.
Yeah.
You would never had this. You never would have had these issues if you would have just grown poppy seeds like I told you to.
True that.
Yeah, that's fair.
The
That's
big
fair.
poppy would have came for you.
That's a big poppy.
I love talking about farming. Sorry, guys.
We love talking to you about farming. That's about half the reason I have you on the podcast. The other half is I just love you.
Thanks, man.
You're welcome.
You got to hear about that lavender farm and that cock farm you're growing.
We're always waiting for for you to ride it on a bee horse into the podcast. Full stampede.
Full British general outfit and everything.
It's bee talk.
Another question for you guys. Are there any words you hear that just make you want to vomit? Like you hear them and you're like, ugh, I wish I would not have heard that word or that phrase. I'll get it started off. One word that I hate to hear is the word bloated.
Huh.
I want to throw up every time.
I'm bloated right now, Kyle. I am so bloated. Let me tell you what I ate.
No, thank you.
I hate pretty much every political put down name for both liberals and conservatives.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like libtard and that kind of shit.
Yeah.
All that's unnecessary for sure.
It's just
Name calling.
Yeah.
Like right wing and left
listen,
wing.
I
all
love
that
name
shit.
calling. I just don't like the political name calling.
Yeah.
It's I don't know. There's too much. There's too much tribalism in it.
Yeah.
I can feel that. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Mine.
Cuck.
Mine.
Sorry, cuck is another word that I hate.
Yeah, it's a dirty word.
Yeah. You don't want to be no cuck, that's for sure.
Nah.
Mine is when I hear diet soda, it's or people sorry people, but people yeah, I gotta get my diet Pepsi and I'll be there, or my diet Dr. Pepper or whatever, my diet Mountain Dew. I gotta get my diet Mountain Dew, man. It's just get your regular Mountain Dew. What are you doing, man?
Right. Okay. It's the my part of it that you're it's not. You have no ownership of this phrase and that thing. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, it's just
It's not exclusive to you, dude. You know what I'm saying? I get you. I feel the same way about that. Yeah, it's frustrating.
Also, people that add an S at the end of a word that doesn't have an S, like Walmart's.
Yeah.
The
McDonald's. Yeah, I get it.
I hate when people
McDonald's does have an S though. It's not called McDonald.
Oh, it isn't?
No.
Oh, yeah. That's fair.
I'm going to McDonald.
Oh, yeah, I guess it does. Yeah. Look at that. That's my fault. You can cut that part out.
Did you just spell it with your finger?
when people add S's to the,
You cut that part out too.
when people add S to like stuff like McDonald's, Wendy's, Arby's, what the fuck?
Hardy. Love you,
Yeah.
Caleb.
Thanks. That felt good.
It's even Carl's Jr. It's like
That humbled me. Thank you.
they really fucked that up. Like it's not called Carl Jr.'s. It's Carl's Jr. Like what's
Is there a Carl's?
I don't know.
That's a good question.
Why is it called Carl's Jr.?
Jack in the Box.
No, Carl's Jr. We're talking about Carl's Jr. Who is the junior to Carl?
We don't know, Jackson.
Yeah, that's a good question, man. I've thought about it.
I don't know, man. These are things that keep me up at night.
Anytime there's like weird abbreviation like that, it's like, what do they mean by that? You know,
Yeah.
it could be like an Italian restaurant where it's like a family name, you know?
Yeah.
So it's just like, it could be the Carl family name.
Could be a young pool boy for Carl.
Who knows what
Carl
it
just
is?
keeps around to look at. I don't know.
Oh, like the pool boy's name is Junior, so it'd be Carl's Junior. I get it. Yeah.
Or,
So it's like
or
an-
maybe he's not named Junior, just a junior adolescent, and it's a messed up situation
Oh.
for Carl.
I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is.
You know, kind of like the Subway guy, whatever his name, Jared. Yeah, Jared.
Yeah, he got real big on burgers and fries. Now he's down to a smaller size.
Yeah,
Oh my
That's Clay Henry or
No.
no? That's Jared?
That's a song Dad used to sing.
Okay. I couldn't remember what was going on. I'm lost. Find me.
yeah.
110%. That's that. I don't know. That's what makes. I don't like that.
Yeah.
That
phrase?
yeah. I don't.
Because you can't go that far?
I mean that's kind of it. I mean I get that, but like you know they're I've only heard it ever in sales, and they're, you know, 110% get what you get back in it, and I don't know, it just never sat well with me. Like, you know,
You hear
I'll
it in
give
sports.
100%, and like maybe you'll get 50% out of it, but
Right?
yeah, 110% just never sat well with me.
So I've got a phrase that every man that has been in a relationship or is married hates to hear. And it's, we need to have a talk, or we need to talk.
Yeah.
That phrase makes me want to vomit anytime I hear it. I'm like, oh crap.
Yeah, because it's not like we need to have a talk. It's like you need to sit there and listen while I tell you that you've been fucking up. So,
Exactly.
That's how it always is.
There's a great way to avoid that.
Just say, we'll do it later.
That's fair. Yeah.
Yeah. Another word that I hate is pustule. Anytime I hear that word, I'm like, you can just leave that at the door.
Yeah. That's
Gotta
pretty,
say,
that's pretty
I
gross.
haven't heard that word in probably 13 years, and then you just said it. So,
It's all your fault.
It's gross.
and guess what? Pustule is back on the dictionary, boys. I'm saying it all the time now.
Seems like a bloated kind of word.
Shut the fuck up. What about the word moist? People hate that word.
Yeah, I don't
I'm
know.
cool with it.
Like I
Got
like
no problem with moist.
See-
like a moist cake or something. Like it's fine. I like a moist cake.
Like, people talk shit on the word, but think about it. You want your bread moist, right? You don't want
Yeah.
super dried out bread. You want your skin moist,
Yeah.
you know, because you don't want super dried out flaky skin,
It's true.
you
I
know?
think a lot of it is some people who don't like that word pronounce it weird. They'll say moist.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they get the weirdest pronunciation out of it to where
Right.
it's almost like a wet sound.
like a really old Brooklyn Jewish nanny.
Yeah,
Or
let's
something.
get your
Yeah,
wettest.
moist.
Let's
There's
hear
a
your
Y
wettest-
in there.
Let's hear your wettest moist, Jackson. Your
Oh,
wettest,
man.
your wettest moist.
Lick your lips.
Oh man, these pastas got so much moist in it.
All right, Caleb, let's hear your wettest moist.
Moist.
Yeah,
That was
moist.
just loud.
Yeah, that's
Moist.
fair. I got really close
Okay,
to
let's hear part 2.
Moist.
Oh, that was good. Connor, let's hear your wettest moist.
I'm going to go for a dry moist because I don't know if I got a wet one. Moist.
You should have a warning at the beginning of this video about the word moist.
Disclaimer.
Yeah, disclaimer. Thank you.
Another word
The
that
word
I
moist
hate,
is used.
Another word that I hate, inappropriate.
Okay.
I hate that word.
Inappropriate?
Inappropriate.
Is it?
It's just such a vaginal word. You don't hear guys say inappropriate, do you?
Huh.
That's fair.
A vaginal word?
Yeah. I mean,
I don't know if I agree with that phrase.
It belongs to the vagina.
Vaginas don't talk. Vaginas don't talk, dude.
That's true. They don't.
Oh my gosh.
They may speak to you, but they don't
Oh,
talk.
I'm sorry. The vaginas.
It's like the McDonald's. I get it.
Oh my gosh.
So it's inappropriate for anybody to say inappropriate around you.
Do you feel like that word is bloated?
You guys suck.
The moist vaginas using the inappropriate bloated word. It's so flabustial, whatever Kyle said.
Bustule.
Gentrified, whatever you said.
I need to go grab my Diet Coke.
Another thing here that I saw was cool. Did you guys see that Stonehenge is... People used to think that it was an ancient calendar. Now studies say it's not a calendar at all.
What is it?
People still don't know.
We know it's not a calendar.
But we know it's not a calendar. What do you
All
guys
right.
think about that? What do you think Stonehenge really is?
I think it's a piece of
Aliens.
shit.
You think it's a piece of
I
shit?
think it's a piece of shit.
Yeah, it was probably just like a wedding ceremony place, where people went and got married there, and it was nice. And somebody would charge them, 15 hens or something, and gather all your family there to get married in a circle.
Right. And it's one of those things where you could have at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different marriages at one time.
Ooh, they're making bank.
Right. And there's a nice little walkway. You can have a whole bunch of marriages at one time.
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
crazy. I didn't think you went with the fact of have a marriage at each rock.
Yeah,
and I
have-
was like,
have
and
it-
have a marriage in the middle of it.
Well, it was one guy and it was seven girls.
Well, you usually have like an arch behind
Oh,
people
yeah,
as
that's
you're
what-
getting married.
Forgot that's what marriage was like back then. Caleb was right.
So you're saying like this was like a hub for marriage?
Possibly. That's what we're saying now as a
Huh.
group.
Or it could have just been a hub for anything really. Trade, maybe?
Like human trafficking trade? Maybe?
I mean, that's a possibility.
It was
certainly.
big back then.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Certainly. I mean, but trade of all kinds, really. You
Yeah,
know?
that's fair.
Wouldn't it have been crazy if Stonehenge, all those little doorways, wouldn't it be crazy if they were all just portals?
Like Stargate.
Like Stargates, yeah, just every one of them took you to a different door, to a different dimension or a different planet.
We gotta find out the right symbols to lock in the chevrons.
Chevron 7 locked in. Yeah.
What are you doing, Kyle? Don't touch me, man.
God, you're so freaking hairy. Holy crap.
Yeah, no, it's I got silencers on my hair. It's blonde.
Way
So-
more hair than Jackson's on.
Silencers?
Yeah, look at it. You can't see it, but until you get close and feel it
Do
up.
you shave
it's-
your arms?
I've never
I'm a
once
wolf.
shaved my arms.
You got silencers
I
on
shaved
yours
my
too.
legs
You're
once.
pretty hairy too.
Interesting.
I'm not that hairy. I see your hair.
Yeah.
You're crazy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You should see my back and my south back.
Show the camera your back, Caleb.
No.
Okay.
Go ahead and just strip down for us. Let's see it all.
Would you ever let me come over and shave crop circles into your back?
I would actually. That sounds like a good evening. That
Nice.
sounds like a good use of my evening time.
I've been watching Signs, and I think crop circles are the shit, dude. I rewatched Signs, and ever since I rewatched it, I'm like, man, crop circles are fucking awesome. People need to bring those back.
Why would they visit Earth? It's mostly water. I don't get it. Why would they visit Earth? It's
That was a dumb fucking premise of the movie.
It's gonna rain eventually.
yeah. We're made out of mostly water.
Yeah, we're 70% water.
It's like a gluten allergy. They just get diarrhea from eating. I don't.
Did it not rain once during the first 72 hours the aliens showed up in ships?
Right.
Did it not, as they were pulling up, did they not see one hurricane from way up above to be like, This could spell trouble.
Or they just breathe in the humid air. It's got to be like fire.
Oh yeah.
Like whatever.
Or the fact that every person on this planet has a gun attached to their body that maybe shoots out liquid at them.
Yeah. Wieners.
A wiener gun. It shoots out liquid at people.
Or you think like the aliens that are like in the house that are like stalking the family? He's like, every room has glasses of water everywhere. What is going on?
Let's bang everywhere. Like playing instruments, all these fucking pieces of water.
When you get to like the end of that movie, you see the alien. He's holding the kid, and he's like doing this thing or whatever. You can clearly see his hand. Why the fuck can he not turn a doorknob? There's a point in the movie he gets trapped behind a door because he doesn't know how to turn a doorknob.
My 2-year-old can turn a doorknob.
These fucking dumbass aliens allergic to water and doorknobs. I don't get
Came
it.
here across the galaxy. You don't know how to turn something circular. It's like
Their spaceships are probably circular. I don't get it.
we never put doorknobs on the ships. Fuck. Yeah. Hey, I got a quiz, guys. You guys want to do this quiz?
Yeah, sure.
All right. This is the Crashing with Friends Big Fat Quiz of Everything, round 2.
Round 2.
Now, in the first one, I think we had 6 categories with 5 questions each. Well, some of those categories are kind of hard to come up with questions, like the video game category. So instead, I took some of the other categories and just, lengthened them to 10 questions.
Okay.
Now, this first category, the first 10 questions, is going to be in movies and TV. All right, you hear?
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Question number 1. In the 007 franchise, what is the name of MI6's facility that makes all of James Bond's gadgets and cars? What is the name of the facility?
I don't know if I can remember this.
Should probably pull up some kind of timer here as well.
I'm good.
Good.
All right, you ready?
I can't remember. I'm guessing MI6, or is it
Lab.
Kyle
branch?
was able to
Okay.
get it correctly. He's got Q branch.
Q branch.
Okay.
Caleb had lab, and you put MI6.
Is MI6 the overall?
Exactly.
Okay, I guess I misunderstood the question.
Yeah, where the yeah.
I didn't know you
Yeah,
meant specifically the
Yeah, and plus I asked what is the name of MI6's facility, and you're like MI6.
Okay. I thought you just said what is the facility?
Ah. All right. Question number 2. What was the make and model of kit from Knight Rider? Extra bonus point if you get the year of the car right.
I'm good whenever.
Give you guys a little bit more time. Is he still writing? All right. Here we go. Connor with no answer. Caleb says 1967 Firebird, and you say 1979 Pontiac Firebird. Well, you guys were kind of close. They were Pontiacs, but it's the Pontiac Trans Am.
Trans Am.
Yeah, 1982 Pontiac Trans Am. I
Ah, so close.
Cool.
Which is a Firebird.
think a Trans Am and a Firebird are 2 different things.
We got to look that up.
All right, we'll look it up.
Because I'm pretty sure a Pontiac Trans Am and a Pontiac Firebird are the same thing.
I'm pretty sure that they are the same thing, but the difference is in the engine, I want to say. And they're also technically like manufactured by different companies. They're like the same thing, but different companies make them, I think.
What?
I believe.
So it's got the Pontiac name, but 2 different companies make it.
I'm pretty sure. Something like that. There's like some minor difference there. Or maybe it's like the Camaro and the Firebird are like similar. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
Well, this is basically what Google is telling me. While all Trans Ams are Pontiac Firebirds, Not all Firebirds are Trans Ams.
Oh.
This is due to Trans Ams being a type of Pontiac Firebird started as a specialty package in 1969. The Trans Am essentially took the Firebird's performance to the next level. So,
Sweet. So we got that.
you know what? I'm going to leave it up to Connor.
I would say they got that. Yeah.
Nice.
All right. I'll give you all the point.
Yeah. Not me.
You didn't write anything.
He was close.
Yeah,
though.
I said not me.
Yeah.
Strong second.
You say give y'all a point. I'm not y'all.
Okay. Here's one I hope all three of you guys can get. In the movie Billy Madison, Billy gets drunk and sees visions of what animal?
I don't even think I spelt that right, but I don't think it's the right answer. So, guess an elephant.
Kyle and Caleb both get the point.
Penguin.
It is a penguin.
Okay.
Oh, I see. It takes two to tango.
Gotta get you back to the zoo, penguin. Okay. Number 4. In the movie The Sandlot, what is the first name of Smalls? What is the first name of Smalls, the main kid of the movie?
Guessing Mike.
Biggs.
Cal, again, you get the correct answer. It is Scotty.
Nope.
Scotty.
I always remember that scene where they're playing catch in the front yard, and he's like, "All right, you throw the ball and I catch it. Got it, Scotty."
Yeah. It took me a bit to remember the answer too. I was like, damn, because I took some of these as a question on the internet too. All right, Connor, you're gonna get this one. What planet is Jabba the Hutt's palace located? From Star Wars. What planet is Jabba the Hutt's palace located? Turning them answers over. Tatooine. Yes, that's good.
I didn't know how to spell it, so I just did Eed. Thank you.
All right. Question 6. In the movie Tommy Boy, how many years did Tommy go to college? Connor gets the answer correct there.
Oh man.
And I guessed.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a joke in the movie. He's like, a lot of people go to college for 7 years, and he's like, I know, they're called doctors.
Oh, yeah.
So-
Solid joke.
All right.
And did you verify that question?
Did I verify it? Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Factchecker.com, right?
all right. Number 7. What are the annual Halloween episodes for The Simpsons called? Every year they do a Halloween special. What is that Halloween special called? Kyle's got his answer pulled out. Nice. It's a clean sweep. Everyone gets the point.
Treehouse of Horror was the answer.
Treehouse
Yeah.
of Horror.
With Roman numerals.
I didn't get it. I put Treehouse of Terror. It's Treehouse of Horror.
Oh, you put Terror?
Yeah.
Oh, man. You did not get the point.
Okay. All right. Good job, guys. What are the names of the aliens? Is it Kang and Kodos?
Definitely Kang is one of them.
Sounds about right.
Speaking of aliens, question number 8. Where do the aliens live on Space Jam? The bad guy aliens? Where do they come from? What's the name? What's the name of their planet? Or theme park? I love that you both put Mars and it's both wrong. No, that's wrong too. The name of their theme park planet is called Moron Mountain.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh,
As soon as I say Moron Mountain, you can immediately hear what's his name saying it. I forget his name all of a sudden.
Danny DeVito?
Danny DeVito, yeah.
good for him.
All right. 2 more questions in the movie TV category. Number 9. What Pixar animation did Patton Oswalt voice the main character for? What Pixar movie did Patton Oswalt voice the main character for?
Man.
No clue.
Yeah, I've got no clue. It's I can. Yeah, I'm gonna say it anyways.
I know what you're trying to say.
Okay.
Oh, I think I know what it is actually.
I don't think this is it, but I'll guess Rex.
It is not Rex. It is not Wally. Caleb,
Rat-tat-tat-tat-tooey.
I know you were trying to spell it, but it is correct.
Yeah.
It is Ratatouille.
Good job, Caleb.
Good stuff. Man.
Yeah.
He didn't voice Wally.
No.
Oh, okay.
He would have done great at that, though.
Yeah.
I like Patton Oswalt. He's a pretty good actor.
Oh, yeah.
He's a good comedy.
I liked
actor.
his MODOK a lot.
Yeah, it was very funny.
All right. And the last question is another Pixar question here. Toy Story, A Bug's Life, and Toy Story 2 were Pixar's first 3 movies. What was their 4th movie?
What was the first 3 again?
The first 3 were Toy Story, A Bug's Life, and Toy Story 2. What did Pixar come out with right after Toy Story 2?
I don't know, man.
Oh man, Caleb's got it, doesn't he?
Caleb does got it.
Man,
He-
once I saw him write it down, I was like, yep,
Yeah.
yep, that was it.
And whenever I took the test, Kyle, I put down your answer of Finding Nemo.
Nice.
I thought it was Finding Nemo.
Did you get?
I just put down Incredibles. I don't even know if they made that or not.
Yeah,
They
they
did.
did. They did.
They did.
Yeah, I think that was probably like their 5th movie or 6th movie. Like, it was like
I think it
Finding
was number
Nemo and
6.
Incredibles. Like those are all 3 in a row.
Yeah.
I think it was number 6 because I think Finding Nemo was right after Monsters Incorporated.
I don't know, man.
All right. And now we're getting into the
Hey, can you
music
turn-
section.
I can see your board, man. You know, like I haven't cheated, but I'm just saying, like,
No, I get it. I get it.
Jackson, you've got me down for 4 points. I have 5 points.
I'm pretty sure I got 5 or 6.
You
or
for
7.
sure have 5
I think I have
points.
10 actually. Just kidding.
Well, actually, I didn't give you a point for the Monsters Incorporated, so yeah, you do have 6 points.
I do.
My bad.
Okay.
Damn you, Caleb.
All right. Next 10 questions is in the music category.
Shit.
Number 11, kind of a hybrid between music and TV, but this famous musician has made music for movies like Toy Story, A Bug's Life, Meet the Parents, and the TV show Monk. Ooh. That'd be Caleb and Kyle with the correct answer. It is Randy Newman. He's the man that talks like this.
Yeah, I watched Meet the Parents like a week ago, and at the very end, it was like Randy Newman music. I'm like, what the
Yeah.
hell?
It also opens up with Randy New music.
Right, yeah, it does.
Got a friend in me. Yep.
All right. Question 12. Who raps on Usher's Yeah? Who's the guy that raps? Who is the guy that raps on Usher's Yeah?
No, I don't think I've got the right answer.
All right. Yeah. You do not have the right answer because that would be Ludacris is the one that raps.
Okay.
Lil Jon does hype it up like a motherfucker.
Yeah, he's just saying yeah the whole time.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Lil Jon's on the song, but yeah.
Yeah, Lil Jon is on it, but it's Luda.
I forgot Luda's on that song.
All right. Number 13. Ace Frehley is a member of which iconic rock band? Ace Frehley. Iconic rock band. Iconic. I can't just stress that anymore, man. All right. Guess Connor, you don't have an answer?
Nope.
All right. The answer is Kiss.
Oh.
Kyle got the answer there. All right. Number 14. See if you guys can remember this when we were kids. What is the name of the first Spice Girls album?
No clue, bro.
Stab in the dark.
Man, you would have put down the answer that I would have guessed, but you are wrong. It is just regular old Spice.
Oh.
Really?
Yep,
Wow.
just regular old Spice.
I thought it was Spice World. Okay.
I did girl power.
Yeah, my second guess would have been Spice Girls for Life.
Yeah.
All right, question 15. The Dan Band sings in a number of movies, but in the movie Old School, what song are they singing during the wedding?
Oh my gosh.
It's not because this is what I think it is. It's what's going in my head right now.
In the club?
Yeah.
50 Cent?
Dude, I honestly
You have no idea?
no, I have no idea.
All right. I'll go ahead and say it's a Total Eclipse of the Heart.
Yeah, dang.
Yeah. Madonna.
Okay.
Okay. Question 16. What is the first track on AC/DC's album Back in Black? I'll throw you a hint. It's a very big third down song.
Okay. That gives me an answer instantly.
I know it's not the right answer, but it's an answer.
It is Hell's Bells.
Yeah.
Yeah. Number 17. This is one where you can get a point for each answer. Give me the first name of all 5 members of NSYNC. I was able to get 4.
How many are there?
There's 5 members.
5 of them. Okay.
Oh, this is so sad.
I don't even know if the third one's a real person.
I hate even admitting that I know the answer to this question, dude.
Kyle got the full sweep.
Is there?
Good for you, man.
There is a Joey. Okay.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Justin
Yeah.
JC. I hate that I even know his last name.
Hold on.
JC Chazé.
So, Connor, he got 3 points.
Dang.
And
I got 1.
you got 2.
I got 2.
Yeah, because there's a Chris.
Oh, there's
So I got 5 points for that shit.
You got 5 points.
Damn.
Dang.
So yeah, it was Justin Timberlake, JC Chazé, Chris Kirkpatrick, Lance Bass,
You got his last name.
Joey.
in there. Is that
Joey
an extra? Is that
Joey
an extra
Fatone.
I can always remember Joey Fatone because I'd call him Joey Fat One.
Right. That's so sad that I know the name for the whole band.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah, man, I was a big NSYNC fan as like a 13-year-old.
Nice.
All right. This is another one that I kind of made hard somewhat. But number 18, who was the first country artist to sell over 10 million copies of an album?
Country?
Just try to think of the most famous country artist you can think of. All right, go ahead and flip that board. And Connor, is the one with the point.
Nice. I was gonna go with that one too.
Yeah, that was the one in the back of my brain was Garth,
Yep.
was Garth Brooks.
Garth Brooks is the first country artist to sell over 10 million copies of an album and serial murderer.
Oh.
All right.
Chris Gaines.
Yep. It's got a lot of grandmas buried in his basement.
I'd call him a serial murderer.
All right. Number 19. Vanilla Ice's 1991 hit Ice Ice Baby was used as a sample from which Queen song?
Oh yeah.
And yep, full sweep.
Nice.
I love it. All the points.
I was writing down Ninja Turtle because I didn't know if you're gonna.
Under Pressure.
Under pressure. People on the street. All right. Number 20. Last one in the music category. What musical group performs on Jimmy Fallon's talk show? What musical group performs on Jimmy Fallon's talk show? Hurry up,
Oh
Cal.
my gosh, dude.
Oh, man, you just had a brain fart, didn't you?
Yep. I know this is not the answer, dude.
This is not the answer either.
All right. Flipping
This
boards.
is frustrating me right now.
All right. Connor is the one that gets the point. He's got it. It is The Roots.
I know it's not a Tribe Called Quest. This is
I knew it had
frustrating.
the in it, but I did Starlight.
Questlove is on it.
Yeah, I know, man. That's why I said it. Son of a gun.
All right.
Nice.
Let me ask you, do you think this is going on too long? We can skip the sports category now if you think it's going on too long. We can just go directly to general knowledge.
Just go directly to general knowledge.
Okay. Do that. All right. Skipping questions 20 through 30 and going directly to question 31. General knowledge. All right. 31. The act of farting under the blanket, then lifting it up and trapping your significant other under the covers is called what? Farting underneath the farting underneath the blanket and then pulling it over your significant other and trapping them there.
That's the only thing I could think of.
Nice.
That might be the
Nice.
better name, dude.
Yeah, we need to change. We need to change the Dutch oven to the gas chamber.
It is called the Dutch oven.
But I like gas chamber
Me
more,
too.
dude. That's fucking dark.
People go to die, man.
Oh, it's dope.
Caught my wife at the gas chamber.
Such a good name
Yeah,
for
it
it, dude.
is. They really missed the boat on that one.
No shit.
Y'all, we were getting freaky last night and I hit her with the gas chambers. Okay. Question 32 on here. What is the cutoff height to being a dwarf? The cutoff height to being a dwarf. Well, you guys got the 4 foot part down, but it is 4 feet and 10 inches.
So we're going by Price is Right rules. Caleb gets it.
It was 4.8. It was. I'm telling you. Maybe not. I don't know.
Maybe it used to be.
People get bigger nowadays, so I'm sure dwarves have gotten a little bit bigger
Yeah,
too.
good.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, what you're saying. Yeah.
Yep.
It's evolution, really.
The ratio is still the same though, right?
Yeah.
So they don't really notice it.
All right, number 33.
That's really not that small.
You know, little people, big world, they would say.
Yeah. That's how they start.
All right. How tall was the tallest person in the world? We're going to go from short people to tall people now. Woo. Kyle was the closest with 8 foot and 11 inches being the answer.
It's a monster. He's almost the size of a full floor.
Goliath. I read the Bible.
I've seen big fish.
What was the answer, Jack?
The answer was 8 foot 11 inches. Man named Robert Wadlow.
Wadlow.
He looks like freaking Nosferatu in those pictures too.
Is his neck like this?
Yeah, he looks all messed up.
His arms are longer than me.
All right, number 34. All right, closest answer wins on this. How many minutes of just pure silence is in the Twilight movies?
Oh my god!
All of them, all 5 movies.
All 5 movies combined of just pure silence.
With no music or just
nothing.
Can we get the runtime of all of them put together first?
Oh, God. All right. What is the runtime of all the Twilight movies? Oh, God. And it's not going to just give me a straight answer. It's going to make me do math.
Okay. Excuse me.
It looks like you're looking at least about 10 hours. 10 hours worth of film. How much of that 10 hours is just
Can my
pure
guess be in
silence?
minutes, or does it have to be in hours and minutes?
Mine's in hours and minutes.
I said it in minutes, so I mean I'll take hours and minutes, but I'll just take just pure minutes if you want.
I'm starting to think mine is severely low.
Going 250 minutes.
Well, you two are way off. Caleb, you do get the point because you are the closest.
Nice.
Because it is a total of exactly 26 minutes of silence.
Damn,
3.
Okay.
it's a lot of stewing and brewing on stuff.
That's not over 5 movies. That's all the silence there is. That's not a lot of silence.
Of pure silence?
With no music.
Silence is
Of
golden.
just... That's what they're doing. It's just...
That's not.
With no music. That's crazy.
That's not a lot of silence. That's all I'm saying.
Not
You're
all.
around.
I've been silent more than that.
I'd like to know like the ratio because that sounds like it'd be like maybe 5%.
Yeah. I mean, it really doesn't sound like that much, but like whenever I saw like the answer, I was like 26 minutes of just silence. I was like, wow, it's a lot. But now Connor's putting it in perspective for me. So
The look Edward makes when he first sees Bella. Is
Oh, like he's gonna
funniest
throw up or
thing,
something?
Dude,
I mean-
it's like, oh,
26 minutes. That's roughly 5 minutes and about 10, 12 seconds per movie of silence out of like a 2-hour movie. So, I mean, that's not terrible.
but you got to think that some of those movies, they overloaded with the silence, you know?
Certain ones, yeah, probably.
Like this movie definitely upped up the average for the rest of them.
Like you're just in the movie theater and there's a 10-minute section where they're just silent. Pretty.
Someone rips a fart in that. All right, let's go. All right, let's
Put you in
keep
the
going.
gas chamber.
Call back.
All right, number 35. What sea creatures have been used in wars? And when I say creatures, I mean just like one species.
I get you. There's only one. The natural predator.
yep.
You're probably right. Go ahead and flip them boards.
Man evolved.
Kyle and Connor with the point. It is dolphins. It is not the Marlins.
Not the Marlins.
Caleb, if you've listened to every episode of Crashing Our Friends, you know we're really into dolphins on this podcast. And we think they're going to be what's eventually we're turning into or we evolved from. So one of the
That's
two.
fair.
Now you want to hear the fucked up part? We used them as mine detectors.
I think I remember hearing about that. Okay.
Would they
Crazy.
explode?
I think they would in some cases.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
I think that was kind of the point, maybe.
American heroes.
Yeah.
Our war fighters underwater. We salute you.
Yep.
To our underwater veterans.
Yep. We salute you.
Okay. Number 36. Who said, I'm the president of the United States. I'm not going to eat any more broccoli. Pretty big hints on like what this guy did for a living in the statement. Kyle's got his answer up. Again, this president said, I'm the president of the United States, and I'm not going to eat any more broccoli. Caleb is the one with the correct answer. It was George Bush.
Good job, Caleb.
Thank you. It just sounded like something he'd say.
I figured it was something an actor would say. Ronald Reagan.
Hey,
I
actor?
was wrong.
Yeah. I was gonna say Terry Crews because it sounded like something from Idiocracy, but
And it was the second George Bush.
yeah.
Nice.
All right, number 37. Good luck if you guys get this one. But in St. Louis, Missouri, it's illegal for a firefighter to rescue who? It is illegal for firefighters to rescue this person.
So it's a singular person, not a group of people?
It could be a group of people.
Could it be an animal?
No, it can't be an animal.
Okay.
It's pretty crazy that it's actually illegal, but it is illegal.
Other firefighters, they got to save themselves, right?
All three of you guys got it wrong. In St. Louis, Missouri, it's illegal for firefighters to rescue undressed women. So, all you whores out there,
Wow.
Yeah.
That's weird.
yeah, take note. Fucking,
will.
Keep your clothes on.
yeah, put on some clothes.
So they got to wrap them in a blanket first and then take them out. That's probably
Yeah, well, I don't know. But let me just say, if I was a firefighter in St. Louis and there was an undressed woman that needed rescuing, I'll break the law for you.
breaking the law.
I'll break the law.
So what do they do? Do they actively try to do the opposite of rescue them and just push them further into the fire?
Kick them into the fire.
Whore. Yeah, it's probably what the slut. All right. Number 38. Three questions left. Caleb, you are the only one that has the ability to catch up with Kyle and get a tie.
Okay.
Okay. Number 38. Who is the oldest man to win People's Magazine's Sexiest Man Alive?
The oldest man.
The oldest man. Think about some guys that just got better and better looking as they got older.
I haven't aged that far yet, Jackson.
You do get better
Yes, sir.
better looking.
They say Connor is our generation's Ryan Gosling, so he's got time.
Ooh. Both of you picked the answer that I guessed, but all three of us were wrong
Dang.
and you were wrong. Because the answer is
Let me answer again. Is it Sean Connery?
it is Sean Connery.
Dang.
Dude, oh, that was my second guess, man.
Not giving you the answer
I
there.
know,
It is Sean
man,
Connery.
I know.
Okay.
Ah, it frustrates
Honestly,
me.
George Clooney is the only guy that I could think of that's old enough
Yeah.
that I know has won it,
Yeah.
Yep.
I didn't even know Sean Connery won it.
All right, number 39. What animal is responsible for killing the most Americans every year?
Animal, okay.
I'll give you a hint. It's not humans.
Yeah. Let's go with...
Technically, it probably is humans, but for the sake of this, we're going to say something other than animals.
Actually,
Or something other than humans.
I'm going to go with something crazy.
He's going with something crazy?
Crocodile.
Well, I'd say maybe Caleb was the closest, but it was actually cows.
Cows.
I can see that, yeah.
Getting
Yeah.
ran over.
A lot of people walking up behind him, getting kicked in the face. And
Cows will fuck you up, man.
Dayton on the podcast, he got kicked in the chest and went flying 5-10 feet when we were kids. It was nuts, man.
My brother got chased by a cow when he was younger, and he's definitely afraid of cows now.
Insane.
All right. And number 40, last question here. What actor was once portrayed as being so dumb that the only thing that he could say was his own name? What actor was once portrayed as being so dumb that the only thing that he could say was his own name?
Is this one where we get to bet our points?
Oh my gosh. You guys have it, son of a bitch.
Yep, Kyle or my bad. Caleb and Connor are the ones with the correct answer there.
It's not Hodor.
Hodor is not an actor.
He's a character.
Yeah, he is not an actor. But here's the good news, Kyle. This is no one could get any points in those last 3 questions. You're the winner. You got, out of the 30 questions we did, you got 16 of them correct.
Nice.
Good job.
Caleb, you came in second place with 14, and then Connor has 11.
Nice.
And that was round 2 of the big fat quiz of everything.
All right.
Maybe next time I decide to do a quiz, I'll try to just do straight up funny questions or something like that.
I like your quizzes, but I've won them both.
I think we need to, one of these days, we need to try playing that one game that I got like for Christmas forever ago. It's been sitting out in my car in the hopes that one of these days you guys will want to play it.
On the podcast, though.
It would work on the podcast.
What game
That
is
would be
that?
like a whole reason. That's like a whole reason for us to play it right now.
Okay.
The only thing that we couldn't do is we couldn't do like the physical portions of the game, but we could always skip that round. So
Okay, I'm down with that.
Nice.
All right, well, let's go ahead and move into Yo Dude, check this out.
Yo, dude. Hey, yo, what's up? Check this out. Yo, dude.
all right, I'll go ahead and start her out. Yo, dude, check this out. So, my bad. I'm sorry. Let me get it. Okay, here we go. The 62 books from Goosebumps, like, when we were younger,
Yeah.
were published in 53 months, meaning that R.L. Stine published more than a book a month for almost 5 years.
Good God. That's crazy.
Damn. I wonder how many of them he had like partially written and fragments of ideas and slowly, finished them all around the same time.
What was your favorite Goosebumps?
I mean, I like the one with the puppet. I mean, that was probably the best one.
Yeah.
Mine was Don't Go Into the Basement.
That one was a good one as well. I didn't read very many of them, but I mainly watched the TV show.
See, I was the opposite. I read a shit ton, but I never really watched a lot of the Goosebumps, mainly because I just didn't have access.
What was the Goosebumps song? Was it like dun 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 dun?
Yeah. And then you have the dog in there.
Oh, yeah.
That show always gave me the creeps, man. And then what was like before or after was like Wishbone or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, Wishbone was not horror in any way. It was just
Wishbone was so feel good, man.
It really was.
Love that dog.
And then like Arthur would come on like shortly after that.
I hated Arthur.
And yeah, you go do something else when Arthur comes on.
I loved Arthur, man. But
Whenever Arthur came on, I was like, time for me to just watch Golden Girls, even though I cared nothing about Golden Girls. I did not like Arthur, man.
Oh, that's awesome.
Gotta say, as I got older, Golden Girls is the shit.
Golden Girls is good, man.
Golden Girls is
I've
great.
watched a lot of it with Rachel whenever we first got together. It is pretty freaking good. Which Golden Girl are you, Jackson?
The oldest one. I forget her
Betty
name.
White or something.
Not Betty White. the funny one, of course. The funniest one. Don't make me. I can't think of any of their names right now.
You talking about the tall, smarmy one? Who knows?
Son of a bitch.
Oh, you're talking about the one with glasses that's
Yeah.
really small and like
Yeah.
bushy hair. Okay, yeah, I know. Yeah, I know you're talking
The
about.
one's got a smart ass out of like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People out there are probably screaming bloody murder like, it's this person.
Yeah. I wasn't the biggest fan of the show. Don't yell at me.
That's fair.
Yo, dude, check this out. A game that's on me and Connor's top of the game list is Final Fantasy 16 has gone gold,
It's coming.
which basically means that they've locked all content, but they still have like polishing to do and making it look beautiful and stuff like that. Little
All right.
modifications here and there.
The game is set. They're just fixing visual stuff now.
Yep.
And bugs and stuff. Yeah.
They also announced it's been known for a while that it's a PlayStation 5 exclusive.
Bullshit.
for the first 6 months. For the first 6 months. But they've also announced that there's going to be certain features that are for the PlayStation 5 controller, the DualSense. From what the director of the game said, there are certain sections where the player will have to open heavy doors or lift up. I don't know how this word is. Okay, never mind. This is easy. Portcullises. Lift up portcullises, and we use the adaptive triggers there to put across that feeling of effort and resistance, he said. They're also used when riding chocobos. The haptic feedback can produce extremely subtle vibrations, which we use to create a heightened feeling of presence in cutscenes, Takai said.
Huh.
We converted the sound effects used in each scene into haptic data, which let us portray details we've never been able to before, like movements of the air. First of all, it is true that Final Fantasy XVI is a 6 month limited time exclusive on the PS5 platform, he told the Japanese PlayStation blog. However, it is a completely different story that the PC version will be released in a half a year. I will make it clear, but the PC version will not come out in half a year.
It's important to tell people that.
Yeah,
So they're not just
hey.
expecting it.
Yeah, like whatever you heard, like it's a 6 month exclusive, but does not mean it's going to be out in 6 months on PC. So shut the freaking crap up
Yeah.
right now. Don't want to hear it.
They want to make sure it's good to go before they launch on a PC.
But it made me happy knowing that there's going to be some exclusive stuff to the PS5 version of it. And I'm like, hey, I'm going to get it day one. I love Final Fantasy, so.
Yeah.
I really do need to get myself a PS5, but I get so like jumbled with like if I'm gonna do one, should I get the PS5 or get a new graphics card?
Or both.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if I do have the option to do both, but if I do both, there's going to be a significant time frame between me doing one and then doing the other. So
Right, and I mean, I have a PS5, but I haven't played it in like, I don't know, 3-4 months, 5 months maybe, because I just don't have anything to play on it right now. I've got a lot of games to play, but I don't want to play any of them. I'd rather play Hogwarts Legacy on PC and stuff like that.
Yep.
And I'm waiting for Horizon Forbidden West, Burning Shores. That's the next game I'm going to play on PlayStation 5.
Nice.
go ahead, Connor.
Yo, dude, check this out. Google scientist predicts immortality by 2030.
Oh, just gotta make it there.
Yeah, mainly through nano machines and stuff like that. But this guy, he's been pretty accurate about predicting stuff. He predicted a bunch of stuff about people being able to like buy clothes and shit online before 2000 and shit. Like, there's a lot of crazy like ideas that are happening that might come true, but immortality is a stretch. But he's saying it'll happen.
Nice.
Right, if we have little nanites in our blood that are just constantly working to repair stuff, and if they see any
Right.
abnormalities in our blood, they just zap that bad blood cell.
Right.
I can see it, yeah.
Talking about how people will be able to like eat whatever they want and not have to worry about gaining weight because
Oh, baby.
the nanites will be able to kill all of it and just leave the good stuff for your body and all that.
Right,
That'd
man,
be cool.
that's so crazy. I never even considered that.
I wonder.
Get drunk as fuck and never have to worry about a hangover.
You just set it, maybe set it on your phone, like, hey, about 2 hours after I'm done being drunk, or maybe an hour after I'm done being drunk, just kill it.
Kill me.
No, just kill all the alcohol.
Somebody kill me.
If it's that advanced though, wouldn't you be able just to tell the little machines to go to your head and make it feel like you're drunk and not have to worry about ingesting
You're
all
gonna
that?
feel
Just like
Yeah.
just be fucking high the whole goddamn
Yeah.
time you're
I want to
alive.
feel like I'm on mushrooms
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
Make it last for about 10 minutes, please.
I don't know. See, nanobots worked very differently in Agent Cody Banks, so
Yeah, they eat water? No, metal.
They
No
also
water.
work differently in Stargate SG-1 as well.
Yeah.
Those are the replicants, aren't they?
Replicants, yeah. Those guys are crazy, man.
Little Lego machines. Yo, dude, check this out. This isn't anything new or anything, but here's a pretty inexpensive way to have yourself 3 chickens in your backyard. Get yourself an old frame to a trampoline. wrap that bad boy in some chicken wire or some sort of netting, so that way they stay in there and nothing can get in there with them.
Okay.
And then you can just move that around your yard, and that'll take care of the bugs. Or if you got a big enough yard, you can just open it up, let them out, and they'll eat the bugs and whatnot. I mean, I still recommend picking up like a 10-pound bag of feed for them, but on a normal quarter-acre lot, those chickens are they're gonna feed themselves. In the wintertime, you want to make sure you wrap it up, have some sort of heat lamp or something out there for them. But I mean, as far as 3 chickens to get you eggs all the time and to keep your bugs under control, just get you a used trampoline. You can either leave the top on, take the top off, whatever, but just make sure it's covered with some sort of net on top and at least chicken wire underneath. And you got yourself a little chicken tractor. You can go on Facebook, buy one for like $50 that nobody uses, and like $30 in chicken wire. You probably find some used ones.
Oh, if you want, you can just get yourself go buy a brand new trampoline.
Yeah.
It doubles as a trampoline and a cage.
Yeah, absolutely. I think everybody should have 3 chickens. Three chickens in the yard, and that takes care of most of the bugs. And you can have chickens in the city. Maybe people get angry at roosters, but
it's just having the chickens like a bug deterrent. Like bugs are kind of like that. Chickens in this area.
I don't know.
Yeah, bugs are stupid.
Yeah. But they'll definitely get eaten by the chickens. So yeah, and you get eggs. Yeah. But that's all I had.
Cool.
I like that. And with that, I think we end this.
Nice.
All right. Well, Caleb, thank you for being on episode 80 of Crashing with Friends.
Thank you for taking a break from your cock farm.
Cock and corn. Yeah.
Corn cock.
Corn cock.
The corn cock farm.
Well, I appreciate you guys having me
Your
on.
land of lavender and cocks.
You wanna smell good? You wanna see some cock? Come down to Weiser Farms.
Hey, you gonna be getting horses soon too?
That's gonna be next year.
Next
We
year?
gotta push that off, but yeah, next year.
Are you gonna get yourself like at least one donkey to hang out with the horses?
Yeah, we're gonna get a jackass, mainly because they're so good at keeping canines away, mainly dogs, and like they just fucking hate all kinds of dogs, like the coyotes. They're real prejudiced against any canine. So
That's what they sound like, man. You go outside for a smoke on your porch, and you just hear them out there in the streets.
so fucking annoying.
Oh my gosh. Now, before the episode, you mentioned that you'd like to commit to every other week on the podcast. Can we get a verbal commitment on the week on the episode?
Shit! Don't do that to him.
I'll do.
You told them before, like when we were on break, like we're not gonna make you do that. But then towards the end of the episode, you're gonna I'm gonna hold a gun.
Hey, look, by this point, I've had enough to drink where I'm kind of feeling ballsy.
I'll commit to once a month for sure. Absolutely, once a month.
Love it. All right. Well, with that, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. Jackson never mentioned at the beginning of the podcast.
Well, you gave me so much guff on you keep fucking up the intro.
You're also supposed to say that you were the host, but you didn't even say that.
Yeah, you're like, I'm Jackson Brandon.
I don't know what you do here, Jackson.
Am I really the host here? Like
You've been the host for the last
I'm
15
more
episodes.
like the opener, and then I just pass it off to Kyle, and then he's like, and here's what we're gonna do. I'm more of a good opening host guy, Like I'm a good opener. I'm like the guy at the club that is like, hey, we got Frankie Muniz here tonight.
Yeah.
So
Right.
Hype man.
Every time I give you a script to keep us along track, you just miss like 3 or 4 points that I had written down. It's
yeah, man, I whiff it.
Yeah, but I love your openings, and I just take the ship from there, But yeah, that's episode 80.
Nice.
Thank you guys for joining us. Hope you guys have a good rest of your week. See you guys all next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Let's go watch 80 for Brady now.
Yeah.
Crashing with Friends.
Podcast.